they're trying to do that.
Good
I
defense.
got you. LD, I got you.
Yep, good defense.
Nice, get that rebound.
Let's
Nice.
Boom. Oh, they found
That
me.
was a good
I saw
foul.
you.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Dixon in at the 2 spot. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Thompson. The open shot by Van Vliet gets a very good look and converts.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Here's Dixon. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Hey guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Dixon. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Green. Pass to Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Beyond the arc. Here's Green. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Thompson outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Warriors with the rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I wanted
travel. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him, and to him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Dixon. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Fires from deep.
Nice defense right there from Green. I mean, he's making his presence felt.
Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now. Thompson passes to Şengün. Brooks from outside. Dixon pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out to the wing. With the 7-footer. That one falls.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Van Vliet outside. Driving to the basket. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Over Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Houston. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Dixon can't get it to go.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Good.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Dixon. Lets it go from deep. Thompson pulls it in.
Hate to say it, but if they're still...
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Green. No problem on the jumper in close.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Houston leading by 7. Now here's Green. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Moving it up. Here's Curry. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness. Not going to shy away from contact.
Here's Brooks. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Now here's Brooks. Rebounded by Butler.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, VA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Now here's Brooks. He has 6, and there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Dixon. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And that one's good. Green.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Warriors trail by 6. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
and he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Green. Oh, nice D from Curry. Here's Dixon. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. Thompson with it. 14 points for him. Last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Dixon, guarded by Van Vliet. Tries to break his ice. Dixon, good. Dixon's got 6 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now Thompson. Kuminga pulls it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And it's good. 2 points.
You can see more and more of that first team mentality developing with Kuminga looking for the teammate's best shot.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And Brent, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach